Hello friends and welcome back to the Brockopp side, and yeah, would you look at that, not only is December nearly over, but the decade's nearly over as well, so yeah, which means it's about time for the December 2019 Blu-ray haul video. And if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you live talking by movies. But anyway, well, so got a few new releases, decent amount of, extracurricular, thrift store, non-new release stuff, and, got a couple more Funkos as well, which you might have seen some of this with my Vlogmas series I was doing this year. But yeah, pretty decent haul this month. And actually, if you did watch my updated Blu-ray collection video, which if you haven't, I'll put a link to it up here, you got a little bit of a sneak peek at that. But yeah, anywho, let's just get into it. So as far as new releases go, I did pick up It Chapter 2 in 4K, did a review of this. Also picked up Rambo Last Blood, I did an unboxing video for this one. And of course, I picked up the super amazing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood Collector's Edition. This thing is really cool, and if you want to hear more about it and all the exciting contents in it, then make sure you go check out my review of it. So those were the only 3 new releases I picked up this month, but yeah, got a little bit of a bigger stack here for, extracurricular type stuff. So, these first 2 are from the day after Christmas, had a little extra holiday monies in there, so like, I'll just go out and treat myself to a couple things. And Best Buy was having a sale, so I picked up the Guardians of the Galaxy 4K Steelbook. I've been wanting to get it in 4K, especially with this really awesome steelbook, and they had them on sale this week, most of them for like $15, which is really cool. I still want to get the Iron Man 1 steelbook and the Doctor Strange one, maybe the Ant-Man as well, but yeah, the rest of them I can kind of take it or leave the steelbooks, but I do want to get all the MCU movies on 4K eventually, but yeah, I do look forward to checking this out in glorious 4K. And then also from Best Buy, I picked up Die Hard, also in 4K, and yeah, of course I've seen Die Hard before, but oddly enough, I didn't have it at all, so yeah, this was on sale for like $13. I was like, okay, perfect, time to finally add Die Hard to the collection before Disney decides to go sticking it in the Disney vault. And then this next one here is actually kind of like a Black Friday pickup, but it was like a day or 2 after, when they still leave their stuff out for a couple days. I also picked up The Matrix in 4K because it was like $9, and I really like The Matrix. I figured this will probably look really good in 4K, so I'll pick it up, and yeah, I can't wait to finally watch in 4K, but sadly, not enough hours in the day. So then the rest of these are from like thrift stores and one from Amazon, I think. So the first one up here is Land Before Time, the original movie. I didn't even realize there was a Blu-ray of this, to be honest with you, until I saw it at one of my local Goodwills. And then, I went through, did some research, and I was like, I think this might be out of print because no online retailers have it, in stock or in the store or anything like that. And, yeah, so I got it for like $3-4, so I'm really happy about that because I've only had the VHS since I was a kid, so oh man, I'm not ready to watch Littlefoot's mom die in HD. So then also picked up Sleeping Beauty. This is the Diamond Edition. Yeah, really cool, when you can beef up the Disney Blu-ray collection. Yeah, they recently just did a re-release of this with the silver border and stuff that they have now, but yeah, but this was like also like $4 or $5, so yeah, that was really cool. And the last thing I picked up from a thrift store, which I actually just bought this last night, it's Zack and Miri, otherwise known as Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Yeah, so I think, yes, this was part of Goodwill's Color Tag of the Week sale. I went Saturday, so only got it for $1, and yeah, I saw this on Netflix a few months ago for the first time. I thought it was a lot of fun. I believe Kevin Smith directed this. Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith movie. But yeah, for $1, why not own Zack and Miri? I'd buy that for $1. And then the very last thing I picked up, and I picked this up because I found it on Amazon for only $5. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take that. And that would be Liar Liar, the Jim Carrey movie, the one where he's a lawyer, and then due to his kid's birthday wish, he can only tell the truth, which, for this guy being quite the pathological liar, it leads to some humorous moments. But yeah, Jim Carrey is fantastic in this movie. He is just super hilarious. It's like, at the peak of his career, and yeah, only had the VHS of it. So yeah, when I found it for only $5 on Amazon, I was like, I take it. So yeah, really glad to have this movie on Blu-ray up here in the collection, and I believe there's also going to be a Blu-ray re-release of The Cable Guy soon. I definitely want to get that as well, because I definitely love The Cable Guy. Kind of a fun, dark comedy, but we'll save that for another time. So those are all the movies I picked up this month, but of course, as you could see a little bit here, got a few Funkos as well, because, after I bought those 3 or 4, I kind of went down that rabbit hole. So yeah, I've been collecting Funkos just a little bit here and there, and I don't plan to start collecting like every last one I find, because I don't want to be one of those people that has them all over their walls and stuff. But there's a few characters I think are just really cool to have in Funko form, so I'm like, yeah, I'll pick those up. So the first one up I'll show you is The Mandalorian. Yeah, so after a few episodes of Mandalorian, I was like, okay, I definitely want to get the Funko of this guy, and yeah, actually it was a little difficult to find. I had to go to several different stores until I finally found one. But yeah, this is really cool. I wonder if they'll do a variant with his like upgraded silver armor and stuff. And there of course will be a Baby Yoda one soon, but that's not for several months. And then the second one I picked up, when I found out this was coming, I was super excited to get it. It was the Jumanji Alan Parrish Funko, so now I have bearded Robin Williams in Funko form, which is really cool. Yeah, I mean, when I saw this was coming, I was really excited just because I love Jumanji. I love Robin Williams' character in it. And like I mentioned, just some movie TV show, comic book characters and stuff, they're just really cool to have in this, fun, quirky, collectible form. And I thought this one was really cool. So, yeah, now I have it. So, yeah, we got one more here. And as you can see, it's kind of a bigger one, and kind of the same thing when I got Guardians of the Galaxy and Die Hard after Christmas. Had a little extra holiday money from family and stuff, so I was like, you know what, let's just, treat yourself, So I went into GameStop to see if they got anything cool there, and this was actually in their clearance section, and this was really cool. I actually had a little trouble deciding because they had a couple other cool ones, but it's the Batman versus Joker, based on the 1989 movie. This is, towards the end of the film where Joker is up in the tower with Vicky Vale, and Batman meets him up there, beats the crap out of him, knocks him off the roof and stuff. And yeah, they had a couple other ones there, but they were like the 60s or the 50s one with the Batmobile and the one with Robin and a couple other ones, but this one just stood out the most to me. And yeah, I mean, this is just really cool. This is my first Funko diorama, I guess, but this one I will definitely take out of the packaging, just because, it's like a little scene here. It only makes sense to take it out. It's not like these little things where they're just kind of sitting there, but yeah, this will be kind of cool just to, hang on one of my shelves here. And there's actually one more really cool one that I want to get eventually. It's the Batman Begins one with Batman and Jim Gordon with the bat signal, from the end of Batman Begins. But yeah, this one's really cool. It'll definitely be coming out of the packaging. Yeah, because, so when I started collecting these, I wasn't like planning to be super anal guy with like the plastic collectible sleeves and stuff, but it's like with these, I understand why people keep them in the box, just because they're really cool, and that way they're symmetrical next to each other. And also, I've got like this one Funko up here that I took out of the box when I bought it like 3 years ago, and it tips over a lot easier and things like that. So it's like I don't mind keeping these in the box just because it's easier for them to stand up, and also the cats don't knock them off my shelves. So yeah, really, really cool. I'm doing my very best not to start collecting every Funko that I see, but I do think I'm gonna be okay, just kind of bought a few of them this month because, well, it's the holidays, got gifts for the people, why not gift myself some stuff, that's what I'm saying. So that's my December 2019 Blu-ray and Funko haul. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you live, talk, and buy movies. But anyways, so here and the decade is nearly over. 2020 is full steam ahead with all of us. Got some cool stuff planned myself. But anyway, if you guys picked up anything cool this month, or if you got anything you're looking forward to in 2020, then tell me about it down below, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.